The Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. And the Nuggets on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
They're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Well, it's just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. No team likes getting swept either. I mean, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you hardly know.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. See Webb, the guard matchup tonight. Plenty of firepower in both backcourts.
This is a guards league now. Maybe the greatest accumulation of guards of all time when you think about what guards impact is in this league. And that's what fans love to see. That's what I love to see. Sharp shooting, creative passing, more than a few highlights, the Euro step, breaking ankles, speeding up, the shimmy. Give me all of it. I'll take it.
Let's do it. Dunn attacking. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Kev, the main strength of Dunn's game to me is his ability to carve his way inside. So insane.
Dunn against Murray. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. The shot comes out. Dunn kicks to Levine. Here's Allen. No good there. Barton with some nice D. Here's Denver now. Stolen by Levine. Allen inside. Barton defending from 11 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
On the wing, Harris. There's the pass to Jokic. Back to Harris. Over Levine. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Allen, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C. Webb, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing distinction. I mean, a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals, and a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State. Markkanen passes to Levine. Here's Allen. And the layup's good off the glass. Allen's got 6 points.
You can't pass up a shot from such short range.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Carter. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Jokic has got his first points of the night.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Dunn dishes to Allen. From the wing, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Barton against Allen. Barton finds Jokic. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. They don't have to play safe tonight, but they do have to play smart.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Now here is Harris. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. And anybody can get a run-of-the-mill putback, but he makes them count.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Oh, I know this feeling. They're in that special zone where you feel untouchable. They haven't missed in a while.
The Nuggets keeping it alive, the new 24. That one drops for him. Millsap's got his first 2 points.
That's what every team needs, guys getting after it on the offensive board.
Carter kicks to Dunn. Allen against Barton. Allen in the post. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray with it. Harris outside. Back to Murray. There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Thien passes to Allen. He feeds it to Carter. Back to Allen. Shoots over Barton. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
No question. Officials were active, trying to keep control of the game that affected the substitution pattern.
Barton, no luck.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Pushing their lead to double digits.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Bulls traded away a superstar in Jimmy Butler, but in return, among other assets, the number 7 pick, which Chris turned out to be Markkanen.
Well, listen, Markkanen is one of my favorite players. He can become a star in his own right. He's a 7-footer that can stretch the floor, but he'll bang on you inside, fearless. You like this kid's game. It's almost like he's from Detroit or something.
Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Allen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Thomas checked in for Barton. And the Bulls making a change also. Parker's checked in. Now here's Thomas. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Count that one. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Thomas against Levine. Upside Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Murray. Off the left rim and out. Chicago leading by 11. In the corner, it's Levine. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Dunn dishes to Levine. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Porter kicks to Thomas. Pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They won the first game against this team, but he is not taking anything for granted. He wants his players to be even more assertive offensively this time. He said, I think we can dictate things a little more. Maybe force those guys into defensive matchups they dislike. 9 points that way. Well, we'll see if they can do that and go up 2-0 tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because they have to be the team that dictates the style of play in this game. I mean, they'll be much better off in a shootout instead of a slugfest.
Here's Thomas. After the made shot from Allen, Thomas finds Plumlee. Murray against Levine. To the inside, Thomas. Allen with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 14. Levine wide open. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Thomas. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And the intelligence of Thomas. Superb at knowing how to read the soft spots in the defense.
Levine passes to Portis. Parker dishes to Allen. 13 feet away. Levine can't hit.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Thomas up top. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Gets it down to single digits. 6 points for Jamal Murray.
You gotta feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Now here's Payne. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bulls lead by 11.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
Murray kicks to Lyles. Back to Murray. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. And that one's good. Parker.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Thomas. Lyles inside. He's against Parker. And there it is for him. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Well, extremely accurate throughout the evening, I thought. Play
Here's Markkanen. He has 7. Done outside. To the middle. Pulls it up. Allen shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 10. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Murray out there with Thomas. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Jokic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Passes it to Dunn. Kicks it to Allen. Over Porter. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 17. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the chart.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And stolen by Dunn. A finish and done with the slam.
Can't be too careful around Dunn. He's consistent in finding ways to swipe the ball.
Inside, and the turnover again by Denver. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And checking out Chicago, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with his work from the field.
Murray outside. Back to Thomas. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Here's Millsap, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
To the inside, it's stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. Porter with a block, but they recover it. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Porter against Allen. Over Porter. Isaiah Thomas pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 12. Pass to Murray. There's the double team with Allen. Murray kicks to Millsap. The pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 3. Tipped away. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And that game against the Suns, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Just his first attempt. The second effort. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Millsap.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Allen. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Murray against Levine. Murray, the pass to Thomas. For 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Jamal Murray. His last 10 games, he's putting up 13 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
No doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though, but when he turns it back around, watch out.
And Paul Millsap, a 4-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court and obviously one heck of a player.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Thomas kicks to Jokic. Over Carter. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And that's 11 points for Millsap.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. Here's Levine. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And not much you can do on defense. I mean, sometimes Levine is just a little faster down there.
Dunn against Thomas. He kicks to Murray. Launches a three. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from AI.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Lakers was tremendous. He had 49 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. Should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
Murray against Dunn. Three-pointer, Barton. The Nuggets with another miss.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
Pass to Dunn. Kicks to Markkanen. Now Levine. Millsap covering. Here's Allen, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Will Barton. The Bulls have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. C-Web, a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did Coach say in the shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they could throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating? Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh, no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Markkanen against Millsap. And it's Murray penetrating. Now, here's Jokic. D right on him. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Paul Millsap. Chicago also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Carter. Parker comes in for Markkanen. And it's Payne in for Chris Dunn. Chicago leading by 18. Passes to Allen. Dishes it to Payne. Back to Allen. Jokic with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Allen against Barton. Back to Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Gary Harris.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you got to be careful guarding.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Nuggets. And Chicago also making a switch. Justin Holiday's checked in for Payne. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Lakers. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Nuggets just way behind.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Give them credit. They got some really good pieces in place. The road ahead is it's going to be tough, of course, but I think they're in better shape than a lot of other teams.
LaVine finds Allen. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. And it's 29 points for Allen.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Murray. The dish to Plumlee. Jacks up a three, and that's good. Jamal Murray for three. Murray's got 9 points.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
Murray against LaVine. Allen kicks to Holiday. Allen inside. Barton with some nice D.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Barton. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Back to Allen. Porter with the steal. To the paint. Martin passes to Jokic, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each possession, especially when you're behind.
Carter, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Allen in the post, guarded by Porter. And again, Chicago. No good. Knocked loose, and the turnover again by Denver. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Chris Dunn on top.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Markkanen down low. Millsap on him. The 11-footer. Allen's shot is off.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Barton finds Millsap. Pass to Harris. Barton with it. Six to shoot. Feeds to Millsap. It's blocked.
Well, a step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
Allen dishes to Dunn. Back to Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter. No good on the free throw. No luck that time either. Markkanen kicks to Dunn. Here's Allen. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Allen's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Will Barton is out there with Gary Harris, and it's Porter in at the 3. You know, the NBA has cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but C-Webb, would you agree that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I'd like to blame a lot of my European players for bringing that over, along with soccer. Soccer with the flopping and that, and we've kind of taken away. And I know a little bit about flopping. We had some floppers on my Sacramento team, and so flopping is frustrating. You don't want to see that. You want to see guys earn it. This isn't soccer or football, and so I think the league has done a very good job, whether it was trying to find guys early or just embarrass you and say, hey, you're Shaqtin' a fool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop or act like you were hit and move 10 feet back on the side? I hate flopping. But then again, you must embellish. You must be a good actor. You've got to put the referees in a tough position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? And I think the NBA has done a good job of making sure that it isn't encouraged and isn't rewarded.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Here's Jokic, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Dunn passes to Carter. He dishes it to Allen. And there's the pass to Levine over Harris, and there's Levine on the assist by Allen. Allen's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Harris against Levine. Harris kicks to Porter. Harris looking it over. Over Levine. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Allen outside. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Back to Allen. Not too long ago, C-Webb, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy. I can trust it that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Done against Barton. He kicks it to Harris. Latre. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Harris. And it's Jokic in the corner. Barton finds Harris. Over Levine. Rebound by the Bulls. Dunn's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding in scoring in a multitude of ways.
Barton against Dunn. Poked away, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 5th foul.
That's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. Try to get him out the game.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Porter. Malik Beasley comes in for Harris. And Morris subbed in for Barton. Not often you see him take that shot.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Here's Allen, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, here is Morris. Not a lot of room. To the inside. Millsap misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.